Hello, happy Thursday, good morning, good afternoon. It's Kimberly, and here we are for Inspired Thoughts. What I wanted to talk about today is actually referencing a post that I had delivered earlier this week and shared, and it was about Emily Dickinson's quote, "Dwell in possibility." And it sparked some interesting conversation. So I thought it would be a good conversation to continue to have here. And I felt inspired to bring it to the forefront today. So what I want to do is talk about what it really means, because what it really means to dwell in possibility is to live from a place of faith and hope. And I referenced in the post the need to not put too much focus on the past, but also not put too much focus on the here and now. Now that sounds kind of almost counterintuitive with all of the emphasis there is these days on being in the present moment. And I think it is incredibly important to be in this present moment, to live in the here and now, because this is where your power is. The past is gone, the future's not here yet. The here and now, the present moment, absolutely is where your power is. But what I want to talk about is really focus and how important focus is. What you're choosing to focus on, how you're choosing to see it will ultimately play a huge role in the experience that you have, the experience that unfolds for you. So we know that it's not tremendously beneficial to dwell in the past. Okay. Now, many have said, but we can learn from the past, and we make better decisions moving forward because of mistakes of the past, and know better, do better, as Maya Angelou said. And that is completely true. Absolutely 100%. And I even stated in that post that it's okay to look back and learn from the past, but we don't want to dwell there. The last thing you want to do is miss out on your life because you're so focused on what once was, whether that is missing something that at one point was really wonderful in your life and you feel like it's no longer here, or dwelling on any kind of mistakes you've made, dwelling on any kind of grievances you might be holding on to between you and another person, or between you and a situation. And so we don't want to dwell in the past. Okay, so let's just say, can it be beneficial to look at the past, learn from it as we move forward? Absolutely. I'll high five you on that all day long. But don't live there, because that's not where your life is. That's already happened. And now here comes the more challenging one, is the present. So I get it. We want to be in the present moment. But this is where I want to give you a little invitation to look at it a little bit differently. This moment is a product of all of the thoughts that you've had, the things you've chosen to focus on, the choices that you've made, and the actions that you've taken up till this moment. All of our thoughts, choices, actions lead up to the moment that we're in right now, which means that the thoughts, the beliefs, the things you're focusing on now, and the actions you take moving forward, they're going to create your future, right? So if you look at it that way, this current moment, as much as we want to be in the moment, be in the present, and appreciate all that we have, it's already been created. So from the standpoint of creation, the present is actually the past. I know I'm getting a little out there on you, but stay with me, okay? What's happening now is the creation of the future. So what you're choosing to think about, to focus on, to put your energy toward, will ultimately create, how the next steps and phases of your life unfold. And I want to give you the analogy. Sal, thank you for this, because Sal commented on the post and had talked about once he had a counselor told him that there's a reason that the windshield is so much bigger than the rearview mirror. And I've heard that before too. Is because we want to be forward looking, not, staring back at what's behind us. But I also just want to point out that there is no window whatsoever or an ability whatsoever to look down through the floorboard. There's no ability in your car to look down at where you're at right this second. You can look out and around. You can look forward to where you're going. You can, gaze up in the rearview mirror to see where you've been. But imagine if you were trying to drive your car and there was a window in the floorboard and you were just staring down at the ground that you're on that second. That would not serve you very well. You probably wouldn't get very far before running into something. And so I just want to throw out there that dwelling, meaning like spending all of your time and energy and focus dwelling on what is, can actually be not beneficial. I'm trying to think of a better way to say that. But there's a possibility it won't serve you. Now, I am a huge proponent, as you know, anyone who's been listening to me for a while or you see my posts, I'm a huge proponent on, being present, looking around, seeing what you have to be grateful for. I think that is an important daily practice to have to be able to get the most out of your life. But here's the phrase that I want to give you that hopefully you can carry in your back pocket. I am present and I am grateful for all that is, but I am eager for what's next. So you're telling yourself, your heart, your soul, I am here, I am thankful, but I'm looking forward to what's next. That is dwelling in possibility. That's what it means to put your energy into the possibilities that life has to offer you. Because ultimately you came here to live within those possibilities and to live out those possibilities, to thrive and to grow and to evolve and to live in the fullness of who you are and allow yourself to live life in the fullness of all that it has to offer. I mean, it really is such a tremendous gift. And if we focus too much on the past, we're not going to really be able to enjoy that gift. If we are worried about the future, we're not going to be able to enjoy that gift. But if we are just focused on what is, especially if what is isn't something that's making us very happy right now, and that's a whole nother conversation, allowing circumstances to dictate our mood and how we feel. We'll get there on another day. But focusing on what is, particularly if it's something that you wish were different, that's not going to allow you to live in the fullness of who you are and live life in the fullness of what it has to offer either. So for me, dwelling in possibility means dwelling in hope, dwelling in a place of faith, allowing your faith, if there are thoughts of being, worried about the future, allowing your faith to be bigger than your fear is a huge opportunity for dwelling in possibility, opening yourself up to the possibilities that are out there for you, for your life as it unfolds. So that phrase that I'd love for you to carry with you, and choose the words that work for you, but excuse me, sexy cough. I am grateful for this moment and I am eager for what is next. Or I am grateful for this moment. I am excited for what's next. I'm so happy where I am, but I also, am thrilled for what's to come. However it, works for you. It really is about dwelling in, and it's interesting, the word dwell, just the word dwell, it kind of makes us feel like, do we want to dwell anywhere? We're going to just be open to possibilities. That really is what dwelling in possibilities is. It's allowing yourself to be open for the potential of this full, happy life that you came here to live, allowing for that potential to be realized. That is huge. So again, we don't want to live in the past. We don't want to worry about the future. but we also don't want to be so focused on what is. Because if you're giving all of your energy to what is, and heaven forbid, the what is not serving you, you wish it were different, but you're giving all your focus and energy to it, well, guess what? It's going to start to feel like you're stuck. And it's not that you're stuck, it's that you're putting all your energy into what is, which means you're just going to get more of it. You're just going to be recreating what you're experiencing currently over and over again. To dwell in possibility is to open yourself up for the potential of what could be. And I think that that is just as important as living in the present moment. And that's why that phrase has served me so well, and I hope it serves you. For me, it's, I am grateful for where I am, for what I have, so much to look around and be grateful for. But guess what? I am also eager and excited, and I am thrilled for what's next. So for me, that is what it really means to dwell in possibility. And I'd love to hear from you in the comments to know if that's something that resonates with you, or what would be the words that you would choose. You would commit to the next week of saying a phrase each morning. Excuse me. Gotta love that we're live. But if you would commit to just a short phrase that you're going to say for the next week every day as you jump out of bed. I am grateful for this day. I am grateful for this moment. And you know what, dear God, I am excited for what you've got planned for me. I am excited for what's next. See if you can bring yourself to a place of whatever words work for you, a way to put that message out to the universe, because I'm telling you, it is incredibly powerful. And it puts out to the universe, to God, I am willing. I have a willingness to grow, to evolve, to see what's next, to let it unfold, and to open myself up with hope and with faith that all is well, and that I am in good hands, because I promise you are. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Feel free to share the video if it resonates and you think it would serve others, and especially that sexy cough. That was good stuff, right? And then also I want to make sure you know about the happiness quiz. So I found this really cool software online. It's called the Assessment Generator. And I was able to build a happiness quiz from scratch. So I did it myself based on, tons of research that I've done. Oh, excuse me. It takes less than 5 minutes. And you'll be able to see where you are on this scale. And then maybe some tips of what to focus on to continue to take steps on the path toward living your happiest, most inspired life. So I'm going to put a link to the happiness quiz in the comments of this video, maybe in the description as well. And then I'm going to post it separately too. So check it out. I'd love to see what you think about the happiness quiz too. I'm really excited to have gotten it done. I put quite a bit of effort into it. So completely free, takes less than 5 minutes, and you'll get a snapshot of where you are on this happiness scale. So it's kind of fun. I took it myself and I'm pretty happy, and it's good, but I've got room to grow. We all do, even on our best day, which is why we come together. So I thank you for joining me or for checking this out later. If you have any questions or anything you want to add, the comments is where to do that. Let's keep this conversation going and continue to dwell in possibility, to continue to dwell with a feeling of hope and faith, and let our lives unfold in a way that lets us live in the fullness of who we are and experience this big, brilliant, beautiful life we've been gifted in the fullness of what it has to offer. So that's what I have for you today. And until our paths cross again, just know that I am sending you so, so, so much love. Take care.